Welcome back. Believe it or not, we are almost in September, which is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. And one of the organizations helping to spread that message is the Chartway Promise Foundation. And today we welcome President Christine Wilson to tell us more about it. Thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, tell me about the foundation. What are you guys about? What do you do?
So Chartway Promise Foundation is the charitable arm of Chartway Credit Union, and we provide memorable experiences to medically fragile children and their families that bring joy, hope, and smiles.
That is phenomenal for that. And in terms of the work that you're doing, tell me about some of these kids that you're working with as well.
So September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and so while we support all kinds of medically fragile children all year long, we really focus on those promise heroes who are battling cancer. And so we have a number of events to support them, and we invite all of your viewers to get involved with the Chartway Promise Foundation and show their support as well.
How can they do that?
Well, we have a number of volunteer activities. This week is the Chartway VB10 Miler, and we'll be doing 2 wish reveals. The post-race party, one on Saturday and one on Sunday, in conjunction with our partners Hooked on Hope and Make-A-Wish Greater Virginia. But we'll be hosting a cheer zone, so we invite folks to come out and cheer on runners and cheer on some of the special runners that we support. And then we have other volunteer activities. We're building a play set for a child with cancer because they can't always get out to a park and enjoy, because of compromised immunology. And so we provide that right there at their home for their whole family to enjoy. And then we have some fundraisers later in the month.
You mentioned some of the things that people may not think about when you're dealing with cancer, particularly as a child. What are some of the other things that a kid may not be able to experience because of the circumstances that they're in?
Well, they just can't be a child, right? A lot of times they can't go to school, right? So they're missing their friends, they're missing their daily routine. And then because of their medication, they're often tired, and that affects the whole family. So again, when the whole family wants to go to the park to play, that child may not be up to it. And so it really affects the whole family. So if we can provide wishes, if we can provide backpacks for them, if we can provide a play set for them to just lift their spirits and let them create some new memories instead of worrying about treatment.
And memories can go a long way even in that. But you were telling me before we started some special individuals that even they have their own story.
Yes, so last year, 2 years ago, during the Virginia Tech ODU football game, we did a wish reveal for 2 special little boys, Cam and Foster, who had ties to both of those schools. And so we announced right in the middle of the field that they were going to Disney. There they are
on the screen.
And they wanted to go to Disney together, and we were able to provide that through our partnership with Toby's Dream Foundation. And this year's football game on September 14th, we'll be doing that again. It's a secret. I can't tell you who the child or the wish is, but right there on the field, we'll be announcing another wish come true.
And I'm sure for them and their families, they could share with you just how much that meant to them. What were their reactions and their responses? I know we saw a little bit on the video, but that they could tell you after they experienced that.
Well, the idea of having that wish to look forward to gets them through their treatments. It gets them through their down times. And literally, statistically, children who have made a wish request do better throughout their entire cancer treatment because they've got something to look forward to. And for these 2 little boys who met in treatment and became best friends, it was just a partnership made in heaven.
Okay, let's get back to asking, how can people support? You're doing such great work. How can people partner with you?
Yes, so again, go to chartwaypromisefoundation.org to learn everything. But our 2 main fundraising events, we've got Swings for Smiles on September 30th and our Night for Hope at the Virginia Aquarium on October 4th. And we hope everybody will come out and be part of it.
Christine, thank you so much for being here. You guys heard it. Please go out and support the work that they are doing. Phenomenal work that you guys are doing.
Thanks so much.